Here we go. There we go.
So let's randomly do anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone welcome Mr. West to the stage.
I got me this little pencil. What shall I do with it? Just gonna freestyle this. I'm glad you're all here. Got something you won't want to miss. I'm taking my time with the rhyme, nice and slowly. I got my own little flow, gee. No Vaseline reminds me of my coworkers. You used to be my homies, and now you act like you don't know me. My little young coworkers think they're so cool. They really don't know about that old school. Man, I'm talking cassettes that would unwind your stress. Man, I'm talking about compact disc that would always skip. Man, I'm talking VHS tapes that went inside a little thing called a VCR. These are the days before I was allowed to watch rated R. Man, I'm talking about old school 90s trash TV, which wasn't so good for me. Like some Springer, Ricky Lake, or my homegirl Jenny Jones. That was the stuff I was exposed to while at home. My first cell phone I got back was in 2003. That thing was so old, I couldn't get a line or even text. Your average everyday type hipster would be in a complete and utter mess. I just turned 30, and man, I'm still playing video games. Sometimes I feel so lame. My rhymes, as you can see, they can't be tamed. I'm trying not to sound whack. My poetry is like Dr. Seuss on crack. I got a coworker who's a juggalo, all to that insane clown posse. After I eat sometimes, I realize that I'm still hungry. I said this before, but I need to lose some weight. Because as you can see from my concept, that I'm not in shape. I often find myself getting Mad Dog at the 99-cent store. Apparently, I'm not ghetto enough to shop there. I get bored easily when I'm at the little fairs. Wanted to touch up a little bit more on my video game madness. Man, I go way back to preschool. I'm talking 1989, 1990. Playing that regular Nintendo. I kept it going and rolling. In 94, I got the Super Nintendo. Later on, my dad wanted to keep me away from some little friends, so he got me N64. Then I thought I was real cool back in 2002 playing that PS2. Later on, I upgraded to PS3, and man, that was a system for me. Just recently, I upgraded to PS4. Man, I can't take this anymore. I was so nerdy and strange, I would start memorizing mission objectives and dialogue-filled games. If you don't mind, I'd like to share a few. There was this one PC game. I tried to steal the treasures. Beyond the Hall of Heroes lies the Chamber of Bone. Eternal death awaits for anyone who seeks to steal the treasure of the spirit within his room. So speaks the Lord of Terror. So it is written. Man, I was tripping out on the first level. There was this bleeding man. He would talk to him. Please, listen to me. The Archbishop Lazarus. He led us down here to find the lost prince. The coward led us into a trap, and now everyone is dead. Killed by a demon he called the Butcher. Avenge us! Find this butcher and slay him, so that our souls may finally rest. And lastly, I got real creeped out when I was walking around the halls of the wild. I can see what you see not. Visions, milky eyes rot. When you turn, they will be gone, whispering their hidden song. And then you see what cannot be. Shadows move where light should be. Out of darkness, out of mind, cast down into the halls of the blind. Man, as you can see, I used to be quite nerdy. Was timid to approach the females and pull a little flirty. Hey, dudes who like sports, I never owned a jersey. I used to live in Indiana and Texas, where sports are like a religion. People cussing and screaming during games. No longer having fun, but serious competition. Beer drinking, halftime watching, pizza ordering, middle class nightmare. Modern day America at its finest. That last bit didn't rhyme, but I guess that's fine. Because I always show up here and I'm always on time. I'm just that intense, strange white MC. that just randomly shows up and tears things up. I have so much tension and frustration. I tell myself to take it out on this mic, which can be pretty tight. I've only been in one fight, but sometimes I like to get in some more. But then when I go to jail, then my life will be a complete bore. My mind can be a strange and dark place that has no escape. But I'm just gonna try to chill out and take things at my own pace. Gonna finish this race they call life. Strange things occur as I type. But for now, I best take flight.